We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my to Ulfric. Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take it.
I ain't done
Life's hard. That bard Mika. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying, "If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through."
Bad Heims.
Fresh food.
Sure, whatever.
Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps... I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. Maybe you're right. I guess I just didn't want anyone to think I couldn't handle one Nord lass. On my honor, I won't bother Carlotta ever again. It's the leaving that's hardest, I know.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. My favorite drinking
Fruit and
buddy.
fresh
Let's
veg.
get some
Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone.
Thanks for the
Such is
business.
the way of war.
I don't
The
suppose
sooner
you'll
you
buy
accept his
something
loss,
this time?
the better.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
If they do, where is he? Where are you holding my
By
foil?
Eastmere, I will. God. Do you believe
Fresh baked loaves, still warm from the oven.
holding him? Why, I've got him myself. He's my prisoner. Face it, coward. Your stupid son is dead.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. If those horrors comes here, we'll be taken.
The future of Skyrim! The future of Tamriel!
I only counsel
What would you have me do then?
We cannot afford to
Nothing?
act rashly in My
What's
lord,
the meaning of
please.
this interruption?
This is no time
Jarl
for rash
Balgruck is
action.
not
I
receiving
just think
visitors.
we need more information before we act.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Who's this then?
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ysmir, Irileth was right! What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
Come to...
Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl
dragon is
Valkyrie
lurking in the
will
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side in it. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you.
Anything we can use to fight this dragon.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World's gone mad.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that, and you'll forget all...
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? Just let me unlock the gate.
I've got your back. What do you want me to carry?
The gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
Still here. You go on ahead.
Take my advice. I had another run-in with a thief's guild.
Be careful.
New around
I'm really
Riften?
getting tired of
Check
your
my
excuses.
When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time for double the usual fee.
Rare trinkets. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
I could take a hint, lass. You want to make some coin? Come find me.
Those shirk their duties will get an extra beating. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Grellid.
Mercy! It's Grellid! Someone has killed Grellid!
Grellid is dead! Aventus did it!
I cannot best you! Hooray!
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence. We are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. What is it you seek? We are devoted to the god. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods. Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land? The dawn surely opens upon you, child. you must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve. Fast read. The prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf. Visiting Riften? All are welcome at the Temple of Mara.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out. I borrowed some gold. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her... You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty...
People of Riften. Heed my word.
Any luck with Sapphire?
The return of the dragons is not
What's
mere
your problem?
coincidence.
I knew that stupid
This
kid
is
would
one of
try
the
and find a way to
signs.
weasel out of his
Signs that
debt.
Lady Mara is
Look,
displeased
this is
with your
really simple.
constant
I
inebriation.
lent him some gold, he promised
Put
to
down
pay
your
me back,
flagons
and now
filled
he
with
says
your
he's
vile
broke.
liquids,
End of
and
story.
embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of kind.
All right, all right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything.
Understanding?
I hope we
People
bump
must be
into each
made
other
aware
again.
of the chaos they've sown.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar.
There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon.
Looking for work?
I'll remove myself
I need
from
someone
this
to
den
deliver...
of iniquity.
Ah, well,
We're not
I recently...
kicking you out.
I paid Sibby
Just
half
keep
the cost of
servings
Frost...
at the temple and let us
It's...
all sin in
I want
peace.
you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me... Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'll meet you outside of town. Go on then. Deliver my message to Sibby.
Any luck with Sapphire? Any luck with Sapphire?
Home of the Thief's Guild. So they have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs. Vermin.
8?
creeping around the rat.
You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore. Mm-hmm. Good day, friend. Keeping well?
We heading out? Let's get going.
I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Hofgreer's a great teacher. I've learned so much about horses from him.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built...
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this lands.
It's no secret that the Aretino boy is doing some pictures, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me?
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies?
Spare hot.
You know
Poor
about Talos?
Nilsine has been
He
wrecked
founded
since
the
her sister
Empire.
was killed.
This here got some fresh baked bread and good cheese if you're after a... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Seeing a good tavern brawl would be just the thing to lift my spirits.
You know about Talos?
You're a war hero, Grunwolf. All
Be careful.
listen to you.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let... All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. I've scraped this collection together by whatever means I could. I do some business with the trade caravans, and I've picked up a number of items from adventurers like yourself. A few intrepid souls even brought some items back from Morvenskar, the fort southwest of the city. Don't let Viola catch you in her house.
Huh?
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army. So I took a sword to the chest.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
My job's tough. They don't really complain much.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Have you taken care of that? Thank you, thank you! Azura's prophecy always guides you to fortune. Speaking of fortune, here. Everything I earned from my last shipment. It's yours. Take a look. Do come again.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften fishery.
Go on then. Deliver my message to City. Go on then. Deliver my message to Sibby.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some
If
cheap
you've got the
meat?
coin, you'll... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. What can I get? Meat? Wine? Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Huh? Oh.
If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Stay. Yes?
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is... The Blackbriars... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for 'em. If you need dirt on it, then you're stupider than you look. You better watch your ass around here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the magic?
And weapons, always like that.
careful with that fire.
Go cast your fancy magic someday, says.
These damn bears are driving me crazy.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? Are you the one sent by Mara? My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me, and I think I love him. But he wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it. He only cares about this stupid town. But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has. My mother's not any help either. Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have someone around who understands.
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all
daughter's
right?
driving me crazy. I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Klimek. Wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was really in love with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass. Look around here. There's not much left. Used to be a good-sized town, but folks have been moving to Riften for a while now. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead? You know how children are. Her fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. He'll need some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler. Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone.
You must be
here.
another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No other reason to pass through here. Oh my. Probably something about the men. We all wish we had her problems. I don't tell my husband, but I don't have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastred to be happy. If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband. Bassianus is still so terrified of Yofthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastred to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy.
You need to leave.
Sure, leave. Everyone else does. Pilgrim or not, if I were you, I'd move right through our backwards little town.
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice.
Hey,
before
watch
you
it!
do
What do you need?
On your way up the 7,000 steps again?
Passing Oh, Fastred. I'm not sure what happened. One moment she's smiling at me, the next I can't even meet her eyes. I'll bet Bassianus would know what's going on. He understands women. What did you call me? Wait, you mean I should just tell her? Tell her how I feel? Ysmir's beard, you're right. No fish was ever caught by staying away from the shore. I'm off to see her. Not today. I'm just not ready to make the climb to High Hrothgar. The path isn't safe.
Aren't the Greybeards expecting some supplies?
Honestly, I'm not certain. I've yet to be allowed into the monastery. Perhaps one day.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the magic?
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice before you do it.
Forecast your flight to Merchant. Place else.
Any idea how I can get my daughter's head out of the clouds?
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else.
My daughter's driving me crazy. But forgive me if I'm a bit on you. Grab it down as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone here.
Oh.
can I help you?
You don't look so good. Are you feeling all right?
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice before you do it.
Pilgrim or not,
sent
if
by
I were
Mara?
you, I'd move right through our back little town.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's the
She's rummaging around in there for him.
If you ever settle down to have children, think twice before
Are you the one sent by Mara? My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants... He only... My mother's not any help either. Oh, thank you so much. It's wonderful to have someone around who understands.
You don't look so good. You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Rock. Oh my. Probably something about... I don't tell my husband. Even if it means her... If they just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband. Bassianus is... If he knew that I'd keep him... Let him know that I'll watch out for them. I just want my daughter to be happy.
My daughter's right. I'm sure I know what this is about. She thinks... Let me tell you how. Until a few... Now, if I... It will pass. Look around here. Used to be a good-sized town. If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead? You know how children are. And like always, the boy lacks any... A little push and this would all be simpler. Just get out of town as fast as you can. Nothing for anyone.
What do you... Oh, why did Bodhi send you to me? I always had a feeling she liked me. Yafthor, what about him? She would. I'll go speak to Fastrid, post-haste.
Trouble?
Fastrid, we must speak.
Bassianus, sweetie, what is it?
We must leave. Your father will never approve of us, and I grow weary of this place.
Where will we go?
To Riften, my pet. How you'll adore the city.
Oh, and to be with you.
I'll make the preparations immediately.
Are you feeling sick?
What is it you seek, my child? How wonderful. Like the sea, their love roils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all. I I see you are eager to carry the light. As you venture, Mara fills my mind ever more with visions of love in peril. Embers lie nestled in stone, needing only fuel to bloom a flame that will warm all around them. Go to Markarth. There you'll find Calsomo, wise, acid, and reclusive. Help him to emerge and state his intentions. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
Blessings of Mara upon you.
Need her? Hide.
I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll follow.
My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they called them. Hmm?
Cast that spell just now, yeah? I was hoping you could make use of any.
And you'd have me do what? Join the college and prance about casting spells all day?
Don't just walk away from me. Where do you think you're going?
Cross the bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous, and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry. Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge. Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within? I see. That power certainly exists, I assure you. Wield it faithfully, and few can withstand you. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college? Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will. Excellent. The fear spell has saved the life of many an illusion mage. If you could cast it on the seal here on the ground, that would prove your skill. No? Well, if you think you're capable of it, then I'd be happy to provide it to you for a mere 30 gold. Or you can try your luck with one of the court wizards around Skyrim. They also sell spells. Here you are. Now I'm anxious to see you cast it. The college is an asset to Skyrim, even if it goes up. Well done indeed. I think you'll be a superb addition to the college. Welcome, apprentice. I'll lead you across the bridge. Once you're inside, you'll want to speak with Mirabelle Irvine, our master wizard. Please, follow me. I believe I've made myself rather clear.
Yes.
Welcome to the college.
I'm simply trying to understand.
Another new student. I'm surprised at how many of you there are lately. Well, first you'll need these. While you're not required to wear them, you may find them more to your liking than your current clothes. I'll give you a brief tour, and then we'll get you to your first class. Are you ready to begin? Wonderful. Please follow me, and don't wander off. The College of Winterhold has been a fixture in Skyrim for thousands of years. The prominent feature here is the Hall of the Elements. It's our primary location for lectures, practice sessions, and general meetings. The Arcanium is located above the hall, and the Archmage's quarters above that. While technically in charge of the college, the Archmage's responsibilities often keep him occupied. Thus, I run the day-to-day operations. Now, if you'll please follow me, I'll show you the living quarters.
Are you feeling
Unfortunately, we've had to implement more stringent entry procedures due to some problems with the local Nords. We don't anticipate any real violence, but it never hurts to be prepared. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Now I'll show you to your quarters. You're going to be sharing space with your fellow apprentices, who you'll meet shortly. This is where you'll be staying. This bed and desk are yours. Please try and be considerate of others. Now, let's go back to the Hall of the where most of the members gather for lectures and study sessions. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Initially, you'll be learning from Tolfdir, one of our most esteemed wizards. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. After I finish showing you the grounds, we can talk. Tolfdir is likely already addressing the new apprentices. Go on in, and if you have any problems, let one of our senior members know.
Still here. You go on ahead.
Welcome, welcome. We were just beginning. Please, stay and listen. So, as I was saying, volatile and dangerous. Unless you can control it, it can and will destroy you.
Sir, I think we all understand that fairly well. We wouldn't be here if we couldn't control magic.
Of course, my dear, of course. You all certainly possess some inherent natural ability. That much is not being questioned. What I'm talking about is true control, mastery of magic. It takes years, if not decades, of practice and study.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get started.
Please, please. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Eagerness must be tempered with caution, or else disaster is inevitable.
But we've only just arrived here. You've no idea what any of us are capable of. Why not give us a chance to show you what we can do?
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Is that so?
See, she agrees with us too. Why don't you actually show us something?
All right, let's settle down. I suppose we can try something practical. In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you all a ward, and we'll see if you can successfully use it to block spells, all right? Would you mind helping me with the demonstration? Are you at all familiar with ward spells? That's all right. I can teach you a very basic ward, one that's enough for the purposes of this lesson. Now, if you'll just stand right over there, I'll cast a spell at you, and you block it with the ward. Here we go. Over there, please, just opposite me. Wouldn't want anyone else in the way. Now, cast the ward spell and keep it up. Hold still.
You look a bit...
Excellent work.
You sure you shouldn't be home in
Well,
bed?
I think this is an excellent start. I'd like you all to continue practicing with wards, please. I think perhaps we're ready to begin exploring some of the various applications of magic throughout history. The college has undertaken a fascinating excavation in the ruins of Sarthal nearby. It's an excellent learning opportunity. I suggest we meet there in a few hours and see what awaits us inside. That's all for now. Thank you.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
We heading out? Let's get going.
Neither. I can take you to any of the hole. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Ready to go yet? Ever been to Markarth? Some say it was built by the dwarves. I don't believe a word of it, though.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home?
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my skin.
Never should have come here.
It's not the oak. God, give me strength.
I'd die for my
By the Divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth City Guard has us all under control. There are no Forsworn. We'll handle it. Move along.
Did you see that, madman? A forsworn agent, here in the city.
Go cast your fancy magic someplace else. Watch the magic.
Huh? What are you hiding?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away towers.
Are you
What are
feeling
you
sick?
doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards. I told you I'm not hiring any more guards. Why do you people always bother me when I'm trying to finish my research? You idiot! Do you even know who I am? The most recognized scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited. I'm in the middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you? I was beginning to lose faith that any help would come. You see, I've been thinking about Feline quite a bit. You know Feline? Then you know what a beauty she is. The trouble is that I can't seem to speak around her. My mouth goes dry, and I start to shake. I could never hope to approach her. That may be the case, but she is as volatile as a saber cat. One wrong word, and I've seen her turn on a man so quickly. There is one, Ingvar. He's quite popular with the ladies. Thankfully, Feline is not quite his type. but they've been friends for some time, and he may have some ideas. Please, ask him what she likes. It's my only chance. I have things to study. What is it?
This house?
No. Bloody enough for you, outsider? Markarth, is it bloody enough for you? Then you found your home, friend. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. Welcome. What? Why? Are you interested? Ah, a secret admirer, eh? Don't worry, I won't tell a soul. As for what she might like, I didn't tell you this. Feline likes to act tough, but she really has a soft spot for, of all things, poetry. You know, I took some classes at the Bard's College as a youth. Poems come in handy when wooing. There's a poem I once used on an older lady of Rorikstead. I can change it to be about Feline, if you've got some gold. Are you prepared to receive my golden words? Wonderful. I'll write it out so you won't forget it. You should probably just let Feline read it herself. Don't want you stumbling over the words and ruining my flow. Thank you for your time.
Oh.
Don't know what that man expects. What house is it?
Go cast your fancy magics.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
It doesn't matter.
Here to see the Jarl.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Pardon me? I'm not sure. This is lovely. Calsalmo wrote this? About me? I never knew he had such feeling in him. Clearly, I've never even thought of him in that manner. I wish that I was as skilled with words as he. Here, take in this letter. I may not be as eloquent as he is, but I hope he understands.
Old Dwarven sitting underneath the keep. For sure,
Jarl can refuse to see me all he likes. Can't ignore us forever.
You all right? Look like you might be sick. I have things to study. What is it? This is more than I could have hoped for. Have you really done this for me? I have to see her. Please excuse me. What? Oh, goodbye.
Caught a case of rock joint once. Both that and the hag's cure fixed it right.
magic.
Pauline,
It's all right. You don't need to say anything. I had no idea you were so nuanced.
I love you.
So I hear. Come here, you.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man...
Are you feeling sick?
What is it you seek, my child? The goddess smiles at your efforts, child. The dawn shines bright upon you. You have seen the young, fickle love of youth and helped a more seasoned love find its way. There is one final aspect we wish for you to explore. For a strong love can withstand storms and even survive death. Take this symbol of Mara. She will guide you to the wandering souls of two whose love was so great that their entwinement binds them to this world. May you carry the warmth of Mara to all corners of the frozen wastes.
Blessings of Mara upon you. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? Lead on. I've got your back. Still here. Lead on.
No offense, but you're not looking so good.
Whatever you need. Buy Ismir. Take a look. Aye.
The sooner... Don't let my sister... Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Till next time.
Still here. What do you want me to carry? Let's get going.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend. What was that?
need me?
Can't wait to count out your coins.
Prepare to die. Time to finish this!
Oh. Still here. What do you want me to carry? Lead on. Still here. What do you want me to carry? Lead on. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry? You lead, I'll... follow. Still here. You lead, I'll follow.
Whatever you need. By looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Aye. Still here. What do you want me to carry? Lead on.
You looking for it? Take a look.
bit of this and a bit of that.
Be careful.